back again, and hopefully this solves the problem a bit more. And we're just on the other side of the drainage line now from camp, so basically all that big lush green bush you see in the background there is just between us and the camp. We're going to walk around a little bit, just see how far we can move, and then we'll go back again towards the pond area and so on that we lost picture earlier, and see maybe we get a better picture there now as well. But let's just take a little walk around and see what's it about. Elephants have been very busy around here you're right there, man. Last couple of weeks. You can see everywhere along the path here. There's lots of signs of elephants. This typical stuff. You can see this is a good example. Elephant breaking the whole branch off and chewing it off, basically eating the softer bark or the cambium stuff off the branch. There's a bit of rain we had last night, and if we get a bit more rain over the next day or two, means all this grass will start flushing green, and that will of course make a huge difference for all the animals, also for elephants. They'll start eating more and more grasses again. Guys, welcome back with us. We're just moving around and seeing what and where we can see. We've now come to the other side of camp. We'll just take a little walk away, have a look back at it as well. Just see what we can do around this side. You can maybe just make out some of the buildings there. It's actually very well camouflaged. That's some of the Juma staff housing. I think if we stand around here somewhere, I'm standing next to me, we'll have a look back just to get an idea what camp looks like. There's the main camp buildings, obviously. The FCC, or the Final Control Center, is here to the right hand side. Am I pointing about right, Herman? Yeah. That's the Final Control Center. You can see the mast going up a little bit. To the left of it again, my room, Herman's room, the kitchen at the back of it. So we've now come to the other side. Earlier we were looking from the south and southwest. We're now sort of straight on the eastern side. And then to the left again, the workshops. Here you can see the tank and the babaloo. They're a little bit behind the bushes. And the Jiga in there, the workshop, which I'm sure will be in for parts of the day again. Let's see how far we can walk. Maybe we can get a bit of distance in this direction. Stop there, I'm just checking something. All good? Alright. Well, just to show you what kind of things move around, as we know, it's no strange thing to have wildlife in camp. Unfortunately, the washing line area that Karula has had so often, we couldn't really show it for signal reasons. But also just outside camp, between us and the Star Village, anywhere around here, there's various animals at all times. This is from obviously quite a large animal. I'm sure you can guess what it's from. About the same head. Reminds me of what's that movie, Castaway, where Tom Hanks has got the football to talk to. Yes, no, we're not in the bush for too long. We don't start talking to elephant dung, that kind of thing. Very, very big elephant. Don't know which elephant this was, maybe even wonky a while back or so. But lots of things that come right through this area here as well. Oh, it's nice to see the bush wet. It smells lovely. Obviously the rain last night wasn't quite as big a storm as we hoped in the end, but nonetheless still a very good one in terms of getting everything nice and wet and hopefully get the grass going. Nice all the bird sounds as well. Yeah, turtle doves and scrub robins. Lots of excited bird life today. We're just going to walk a little bit further, just to make sure we get a good signal area. Oof, here's some nice fresh elephant dung. Come on, maybe just stop back there. I think you'll lose it here. This is fresh. From early this morning. Within the last hour and a half or so. Not even insects inside the dung yet. Just the odd little fly or so. So in the last hour or two, this elephant could very likely be in the general vicinity. There's his track. He was actually heading back in sort of camp direction. There's also a Daku track over it. So again, that shows it's probably 2-3 hours ago. Little chukka that just flew up there. If you come a bit forward, it would be fantastic if we could see this little bird. It's not a bird we see very often. They're quite shy. But let's just see if he jumps out. See, there he goes. Easy now. He's just in. Got him. Perfect. Black crowned chagra. Roughly what they call sounds like. I can never mimic it perfectly. They've got this beautiful whistle. Bird that likes this thicker stuff. You can see there around where trees been pushed over maybe a year or two ago by an elephant. It's got all that grass and dead material around it. Perfect place for birds like the chagra and robins and so on to find some food in. And Pitt mentioned it yesterday. I can hear one calling now. Yesterday Pitt was saying that he's heard a red-chested cuckoo, Pt.2. Just heard one calling there. All the different summer birds. I know Pitt, we learned yesterday, was talking about the migrants. Yesterday we heard European bee-eaters, Pt.2 or the red-chested cuckoo now, woodland kingfisher. So lots of summer signs, and certainly with the rain last night also adding on to that. Quite soon I think we'll start having the lush greenness of summer as well. Looking forward to that. For the moment, thank you for joining us. A bit of an experimental walk to see what and where we can do. I'm sure there's going to be lots more thinking and planning done now, and there will be another surprise for you this afternoon. Obviously, we will keep you updated as well relative to the game drive and what's happening there. I know that Graham is probably using both ears with 2 different telephones, phoning around, trying to find the parts. Not always the easiest thing, but as Graham always says, and everyone else says, it's in our nature. We'll keep doing everything we can to share some of the space out here with you. I don't think you can hear it probably. This little fell mic's not that great for fast sounds, but there's a little robin singing so loudly there that I feel like I'm competing against it. It's amazing to feel like animals are excited. I'm feeling a little bit silly and excited as well just for the rain. So yeah, thank you for joining us this morning. My name is Peter, Herman behind the camera, Simon and Pitt in the live control center, and you're with Wild Earth. Stay on the water, who knows what's going to happen, and we'll see you this afternoon again for something else out as well. Bye bye.